to peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Pelicans, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And of course, the Sacramento Kings. They're currently fourth.
Well, I think for Sacramento, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Trey Mann. And it's Love in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, they've got Thompson. And it's Peters in at the 5 down low. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
That one falls.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Pass to Marks. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. Love inside. The jump hook. First shot won't go. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Marks. To the inside. Here's Oakley. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Thompson scanning the floor. Pure. From three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Peters. Here's Queen, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Oakley. Sacramento passing it around. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Here's Thompson. The Pelicans pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. They were even in the game, to be honest. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
And yet they ended up right there. They could have stolen that win. It's definitely a missed opportunity they'd like to get back.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
Over his 10-game stretch, he's taken on a bigger role in this offense. His usage rate has gone up, and he's accepted this additional responsibility seamlessly.
Thompson outside. Pass to Peters.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Oakley. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Second, Amin Thompson.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Here's King. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he also forced a number of turnovers, ending the night with 3 steals.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
From the high post. Yep, count it. Thompson's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Peters. Still no points. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Left side man. Another one falls for Sacramento. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Here's Thompson after New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. And there's the screen. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's King. He's got 5. Driving in. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's Oakley after the basket by New Orleans. And it's good for 2.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's King. He's got 7. Thompson outside. Here's Blackman. That 3's off the mark. Sacramento leading by 4. Outside man. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Mann. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's King. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Now here's Mann. Here's Oakley. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number 1. That's what he does, rock solid at the line.
Here's Marks, covered by Love. Here's King. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. King's got 9.
Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
Thompson outside. Pass to Queen. Outside man. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. He shoots it. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's King. He's got 9. The rebound by Mann.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And personal foul.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Both teams will make substitutions. Henderson out there with Owens. Then it's Asar Thompson, and it's Blackman in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Queen. Clock at 6. Here's Mann. Off target with the 3.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
The lead now in single digits. Blackman's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Now here's Mann. 11 points for him last game against Washington. Thompson outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Thompson's got 15 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Pass to Henderson. To the paint. Here's King. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Outside Love. And there's the screen. Pass to Jacobson. Here's Mann. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And here's the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading to the Bay to take on the Warriors. And then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the Sixers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 12-point Kings lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
King, the pass to Thompson. Henderson for 3. Jacobson with a rebound. Jacobson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And that's the risk you run when you leave them in with 2 fouls.
Free throw drops for Love.
Love. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's King. He's got 11. Pass to Owens. On the wing, Thompson. Here's King. Takes it inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Left side man fires for 3. Jacobson controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 13.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Over to the wing. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half.
His fourth foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one, and he drops them first.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here are the Pelicans now. A 12-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Blackman, Love with the defensive effort. And so we wrap up the first half. Sacramento on top. They lead by 12. And time now. For the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. All right, they're picking up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Sacramento Kings.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
I can get your tissue.
You got one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You cry all the time.
Oh, see.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You take a look at Sacramento. They've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. On the court for Sacramento. Trey Mann out there with Thompson. And it's Love in at the three. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 17 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
This one for three. They get it again. Peters. Here's Blackman. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for him.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Love for three. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson.
3 points.
And the Kings lead by 15.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Here's King. He's guarded by Mann. And down it goes. 2 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Queen. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Here's King. An easy 2 on the layup. King's gotten 4 this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
On the wing man. He's got 11. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's King. 20 points for him. The shot by Mark's no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oakley, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Love. Pass to Oakley. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 20 points.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's King. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Man, the pass to Oakley. Sacramento passing it around. Left side man. Wing shot on the way. That shot missing. Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Peters. Here's Blackman. Here's King. Here's Peters. He's guarded by man. Lets the 3 fly. Love grabs the miss. Sacramento leading by 18. And here's man. There's the 3. That one is off. The Pelicans have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's King. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Back to man. Pass to Love. Here's Queen. Lets the 3 fly. New Orleans calls timeout. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league...
Pelicans trail by 12. Henderson out there with Asar Thompson. Then it's Owens, and it's King in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jacobson with a rebound. Jacobson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Burton from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Kings lead by 15.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Blackman.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
It's Thompson, high post. Pass to Asenge, 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pelicans trail by 14. Here's King. Henderson outside. From behind the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Asenge's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Atkins. And Sacramento making a change here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Sacramento substitution.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Now the foul. You can.
Here's Jacobson, defended by Henderson. The jump hook. Nice D from Henderson. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's King. Henderson outside. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Here's Atkins, defended by Thompson. It's stolen by Henderson. To the inside, Owens. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the Singh. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Henderson for three. Rebound by Sacramento. Thompson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Oakley. Thompson outside. They set the pick. Here's Jacobson. Nice D from Henderson.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Here's King. And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Sacramento leading by 6. Thompson outside. Here's Oakley. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Here's King, driving to the basket, and the layup is good off the glass. King's got 24 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
The Kings call timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Easton's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
And Allie, thanks. Oakley's shot is off. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's King. There's a screen. To the middle.
Whoa!
Wow! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans ball. Love is checked in for Sacramento. And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's King, defended by Thompson. Clock at 4. From the stripe. Thompson, no good. The Kings lead by 4. To the wing, right side. Oakley, the pass to Thompson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 23 points.
And that's his second 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Here's King, outside Easton. Pass to Owens. Here's King. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. That one's good for 2.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Owens. All alone. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 5 rebounds in the game.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
Pelicans trail by 5. Here's King. Into the lane. That one goes. Count it. King's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Now here's Thompson. Guarded closely. Pass to Oakley. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Owens. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Owens.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
So the Kings making a change here. Sacramento leading by 3. King, the pass to Marks. Could tie it up. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Outside man. Pass to Oakley. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
With the drive, Pelicans cleared away.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
The Kings call timeout. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Kings. They led by as many as 18. Shoots a 3, and he nails it.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's King. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Kings have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen. Let's loose for 3. Another chance. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Ooh, he needed it, and he got it.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Here's King. Thompson outside. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on.
The Kings leading. A minute 9 left in the fourth. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Right side man. Oh, no good. Here's King, defended by Thompson. 40 seconds left in the game. Oh, he leaves no question.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Get there, get there! Shut up!
You're flush that.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Go, shot.
They could win it. Can't get the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And great passing so often the thing. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always,
gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
We gon' keep on winning.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Yeah.
They be mad when the street winning, it don't matter, we gon' keep on winning.
Look, 20K on a Monday morning. 20,000. We ain't the same cause your Monday's boring. I was stuck in the rain, now there's money pouring. Devin Booker, man, I'm out here scoring. Bad Ryan Passy. I didn't get grab me. Neighbors asking questions, probably think that I'm a